This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
We help the helpless, or we are the helpless, or man, we really need a catchphrase or something for this show. Because welcome, we are the Angel Chronicles. I am Phil, and joining me as always,
hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
That cursed woman that woman cursed with a soul.
Yeah, get this damn heartbeat to stop. I'll be grateful.
She wants to be turned back. But yeah, today we're discussing Angel Season 2, episode... What is this, 6?
No, it's
7. 7, yes, Darla.
Also, it is a crossover with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the episode Fool for Love. If you don't watch Buffy or it's been a long time, it's basically the one where she gets Spike to tell her how he killed 2 Slayers. And so that kind of leads into, of course, Darla, Angel, Drusilla, and Spike are all wrapped up in this little incestuous bunch. So,
China.
Yeah, Boxer Rebellion and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Syphilis in Virginia and
all kinds of fun games.
Yeah, just lots to get into. So let's just, basically, I highly suggest watch Fool for Love. That's actually one of my favorite episodes in that season. I just love Spike and Buffy, actually.
Yeah, Spike is good.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like Spike, it's a good Spike episode.
Yeah, Spike is good. And I know a couple of episodes back we were talking about that Angel 20th anniversary thing from Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
Again, James Marsters and Amy Acker do not age.
I think James Marsters a real life vampire, between us, because he played kind of sort of like a vampire on Smallville too, that whole thing. And
I was gonna say he's either a vampire or Brainiac or something. Yeah, he doesn't age.
Yeah. It's really funny, yeah. You know who I saw on TV last night? I forget what I was watching. I saw Alexis. Oh, no. It was Sabrina. I finally finished up Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina's part 2 of season 1. Mm-hmm. And Alexis Denisof is actually in it for 5 or 6 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a love interest. I was just oh, that's so cute. Because he's the love interest of an evil woman. And I was getting flashbacks.
But he probably doesn't have a British accent.
No, he doesn't. And it freaked me out so bad. I'm so used to it. Because even as Sandy, the weather dude from How I Met Your Mother,
mm-hmm.
He had a douchebag accent. It wasn't his real speaking voice. This one was actually his real speaking voice that I've heard him use in interviews. And it just throws me for a loop every freaking time.
Yeah, I saw a clip from the interview that I guess they did for that 20th thing. And yeah, I heard his voice. I was like, man, that's weird.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's I hate when it's people have been British the whole time and they just have a really good American accent. I'm just damn it, you fooled me again.
I know.
Go back to England. Stop taking our jobs.
Okay, settle down, Trump.
Anyway, no, just only when they play superheroes. That's my only thing. You can do whatever you want. Just Superman's got to be American. I'm sorry.
Look at you, Pattinson.
And Batman, it's old money. We could spin that. But Superman, He's got to be American. He grew up in Kansas. I'm just saying. Moving on, back to this episode. Angel is being all broody because he wants to rescue Darla from the clutches of Wolfram and Hart. And, she's caked up with Lindsay. And I'm just just shut up and kiss. Shut up and kiss. So, this is basically what I like to call a history lesson.
Mm-hmm.
When shows do flashbacks, that's what I like to call them.
The era syndrome, if you will.
Yes, exactly. So we get Darla's origins. In Buffy, they lightly touch on the fact that the Master made her. Mm-hmm. But they actually showed it in this one, and that was cool. We see the Ramanai camp, aka the Gypsy camp. They like to be called Ramanai now. That's the politically correct term, just so we're all clear. So.
Oh my lord. Yeah, just
Angel's sketching. He's drawing her like how Leonardo DiCaprio was drawing Kate
I know.
Winslet.
Wesley's like, "Are you sure you're okay?" Yeah, why? And the floor's
All these pictures
covered in sketches of Darla. He's like, "I'm just asking."
And then Darla's sitting around her apartment surrounded by smash mirrors. I'm like, that's so much bad luck, girlfriend. That's what happens to you. That's why what happens to you happens to you. You smash those damn mirrors.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So Lindsay shows up and she's explaining about how the weight of the soul she was resurrected with, and she's just like, I just want to be a vampire. And then Lindsay's like, maybe I sent you to Angel too soon. And she's like, no, we're soulmates. And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
He's like, he's just like, oh, come here, I'll give you a hug. Come here.
Hey, do you think this is foreshadowing?
What? Which part?
Like, she gets a soul, but a heartbeat too. But I'm just saying, somebody else gets a soul.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till we get to that, because like that is something I want to. I need like a fan debate about that whole thing.
Yeah.
Who gets to be the real boy? Because they literally they disregarded that kind of in the fall instead in the comics. So I need to have a good fan debate about that. But
then your thoughts.
No, I mean, now you got like 2 more summers. You're good. Do your research. Let's have a true Lincoln Douglas debate about it.
I mean, you can always send your thoughts and we can discuss them along the way. But yeah, then come a big debate in a couple years.
Yeah. Anyway, so we kind of get the first flashback to the Virginia colony back in 1609, and there's this human prostitute, of course, Darla, in her deathbed covered in syphilis sores.
Not her real name.
Yes, of course. I like Darla better, honestly.
Well, did they say what her real name was? I thought they didn't mention it.
No, they didn't.
But how do you like it? I like Darla better. You don't know what the other name was.
Darla is cute. It's like, I don't know. It's like just like Angelus is better than Liam. I'm assuming her name was something like Emily or Prudence or
Mary.
No, probably like Prudence. Definitely a Prudence. Or a Patricia or something.
This one could have been Dear Prudence instead of Dear, or like a couple episodes back, Dear One.
Yeah.
Although it wasn't that the meaning of the Darla, was it Dear One?
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, the master.
Yeah, because Darling is little dear. Yeah.
But just like the master coming in all the,
in a priest outfit, and I'm just like,
well, I guess he's not.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but I guess if you're old enough, the original demon, I don't know.
That would
give you the benefit of the doubt.
That would have been. Well, I'm sure he probably wasn't wearing a cross. That would have been funny. Where's your crucifix, Father?
Papa, can you hear me? Because she's like, she's like, are you deaf? Just take me now. She's basically me after every freaking hangover.
Oh, God.
You've come for me. Yes. Thank you.
Syphilis.
Be a good lad.
Syphilis, tequila. It's all bad.
It all feels like death if you do it too much.
But I love it. And then the master's like, no, I'm your savior.
Like, I like that they kind of touch on that, because there's a little bit of vampire lore about why vampires, like, when you make a vampire, when you sire a vampire to be your progeny, it's supposed to be the prettiest, the best, the whatever, as an affront to God. And they kind of like, they get into that with Angel a little bit. But yeah, like, so, I don't know, like, they tried it, but then they, like, skated over it. But yeah, the whole like God has refused to help you, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be your savior. That whole thing. I'm just like, okay.
Too bad they do some kind of like CGI like hallucination where like her human side was like arguing with her vampire side. You could have brought in the twin sister.
I know, right? Although I think her twin sister was doing a TV show at the time.
Oh, really?
But it was on UPN, I think. So. Yeah, they had a whole WB and UPN had the hugest rivalry. It was ridiculous. Hashtag memories. Anyway, back at the hotel in present day, Angel's like still like freaking out, and Wesley and Cordelia are like, "No, don't do it! Don't be stupid!" And then it's like Gunn, who shows some detective instinct. He's like, housing Darla. They should be able to work out where she is by following their real estate acquisitions.
Yeah, follow the money. Yeah.
Like they're lawyers and shell companies. What do you mean, you stupid gun? That's not how that works, okay?
I love he's like, yeah, they got to put her up somewhere. And like Wesley and Cordelia, like yeah, they raised her from hell. He's like, yeah, but they still got to keep her somewhere.
In the offices. Like, that's what I would do. Like, I ain't spending no extra money.
What, you think she's
sleeping? She can sleep in Lindsay's office.
That's all I'm saying. On Lindsay's desk or something? What the?
When I had my good office, when I was in public relations, I had my own bathroom, an executive bathroom. I had a couch. I had a lounge chair. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord. She was making...
It's not a cubicle. Not everybody works in a cubicle.
You were making dudes uncomfortable up there, weren't you?
I make everybody uncomfortable, but for reasons you would never guess. But anyway.
Whoa.
No, don't me to me.
Come here, boy. Sit down. You want to part in my next picture?
Anyway. So yeah, that's what they do. And then Angel tells them that Darla always likes somewhere with a view. I'm like, well, you're in LA. You're going to have to get really far up in them hills to get a good view because it's smog everywhere because it's a hellhole.
Yeah, well, it's Evil Inc. I'm sure they have places everywhere in LA.
And they're all crappy. You pay all that money in Bel Air to live literally 1 mile from like freaking Tent City. Like, no, thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, LA is a hellhole, and you can fight me. Anyway, cut to London, 1760. Darla has brought Angelus before the master to show him off. And then she's like talking about all that destruction they caused to South Wales and North England, and how they inducted him to the Order of Aurelius. And I'm like, what?
I love that whole flashback because old Angelus is like, Darla says you're some kind of master, and
he's so unimpressed. He's the original hipster F boy. Oh my god.
Was it just me? Has the accent beat me in the submission, or was I like, did he tone it down a little bit? I think
he toned it down
because it didn't seem as bad.
No, oh my god!
It still wasn't good, but I don't think it was as bad.
Well, I think that the other one is like because he was supposed to be like younger, like especially when the next season when we get the Liam accent. It was like kind of like him remembering, and it's been so far removed. I think that was a choice. I think it was a definite choice.
Maybe when he turns into Angelus, it kind of kills it a little bit.
Yeah, because he's trying to be a cool hipster. That don't impress me. Whatever.
Trying to impress the hot chick.
Exactly. And then the master explains about the order. It gives tribute to the old ones, waiting for the day to rise. And he's like, "Why don't we just go to the surface?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he sits on his throne, son. And I'm like, okay. Okay, Darla, you done effed up. You done brought this jackass home. Great job.
I know. And then the master's like, "Oh, you think she's gonna leave me for you?" But guess what?
Yeah, exactly.
She likes the dumb ones, so she says.
She's like, "You really want to stay in this rat-infested sinkhole? Let's go to Naples." I'm like, well, I can't argue with that. It's Italy.
I love the master. It's not gonna work. I give it a century tops.
He was off by about a century and a half.
I was gonna say he underestimated it a little bit, but pesky Romany.
Yep, she's choosing him over you because have you seen you, son?
Got a little something on your mouth there.
It's just all over your face. It's unappealing. See, they never even get into sire bonds really. Like I used to have like just such a breadth and depth of vampire knowledge, and no show has ever quenched my thirst for it. Ha 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 ha.
You were so goth, weren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. But I was pastel goth. I didn't do the all black. Some black with a little bit of, like mint, muted pink. You can't. My soul is black. I don't need everything to be black after that. You know what I mean?
I kind of went the angel route. I had a black trench coat.
You know, the Matrix was a thing. I remember after the Matrix, everybody loved black leather trench coats and those stupid boots from Hot Topic.
Oh, I'm talking mid-90s, girlfriend. That was before the Matrix. Thank you.
Was anything ever really before the Matrix? Aren't we just all still stuck in a simulation? Discussion for another time.
I knew you were going to say that. It must be a glitch in the Matrix.
Definitely. Anyway, God. So yeah, Angel found the name Darla didn't come into common use until well after a century Darla was born. So he's like, oh, I never knew my sire's real name.
Was it this episode or was it Dear Boy when Cordelia and Wesley are telling Gunn about, he was asking them how bad were Angelus and Darla, and they were like, imagine Bonnie and Clyde if they had like a century to get it right.
Yeah, I think that was Dear Boy.
Bonnie.
Might have been this episode though.
I can't remember.
But this sounds like something that was said in Dear Boy, but
yeah, it might have been Dear Boy because it might have been right before Kate came in.
Yeah.
Like
That's probably why I blocked it out.
I watched a bunch of these in a row, so it's a blend.
So like we cut to Lindsay, who's taking Darla to Wolfram and Hart to
But we don't want to leave her alone because
she bumps into Holland, my favorite little side character.
Holland, yes. And he's like, why did you bring her here? I thought we just, we were told to be discreet. And he's like, oh, I didn't think I could leave her alone. And then all of a sudden, Holland's like, oh, she's cracking up. Well, this is ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
So that
he's like, he do the right thing. He did the right thing, and then he's like don't leave the building or any sharp objects.
I know. It's like, good job, Lindsay. You got her to crack. You got her to go insane quicker. Good job.
Yeah. Oh, when are we gonna get to this damn flashback? Oh, okay, here it is. I think this is a flashback where it's a little bit of foreshadowing too. London, 1880. It's Angelus, Darla, and Drusilla. They've just like ate a sailor. And then Darla's like relishes the meal, and Drew is feeling like kind of lonely.
Oh,
and she's like, you can bang your dad basically because she was her grandma, so like that makes him her dad. I'm just saying. But she's like, I'll share you with him, but she's like, no, he's too fully. He thinks about you all the time, and then she's like, make your own bed. What'd she call
Darla, grandmama or something?
She's like, stop calling me that.
I know.
I could be your mommy. And I was just like, oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
But then they run into a poet, wouldn't you know it?
That didn't know. Yeah, I was going to say. William. Oh my God. He is like, why is everybody so damn emo in this show? Pre-vampire. What is that about?
Looks like some kind of pretty boy or fancy man.
Yeah, he is definitely a fancy man.
I'm not a fancy man.
Yeah, he feels misunderstood and left out of 1880s London society, which makes sense because he does become a punk later on. So I get it.
He became a poet of the day, each era.
Yeah, exactly. So Cordelia managed to track down Darla's location. And then Angel's like, I'm out, later suckers. And then it's like, the location is Sun Valley. So, maybe Wesley and Gunn should go there instead.
He's like, no, I could handle it. No, maybe because in Sun Valley. He's like, oh, yeah, the sun. And she's like, no, I was thinking the valley. Because no one should go there.
Yeah. So then in Lindsay's office, Darla admits to the lawyer that she can't remember her real name, as she considered that life to be done as soon as the master turned her into a vampire. She'd been Darla longer than she was anybody else. And she's like, why did you bring me back from hell?
He's like, I don't know about Holland, but I know why I brought you back.
Yeah, exactly. And then Lindsay's like, they just brought her back. And Darla moves in for a kiss. And I'm just like, yes, manipulate him. puppet dance, because Lindsay's kind of a dummy.
And I'm just like, I know he works for an evil corporation, literally evil corporation, and I know she's human now, but I'm like, do you really want to? I know she looks hot, but do you really want a chance, like, trying to seduce this person who's just been resurrected from hell?
And also, as a human, was on the verge of dying from syphilis.
And now, like, loony as well, and it all get out.
And then, like, she bites him on the neck, and she's like, "That's how vampires get what they want." And she's like, "I'm dying. The soul is a cancer, I tell you." And I'm like, "Preach, sister, preach."
Well, I think he even says later, it's like the syphilis can be cured, but it's just,
it's too late.
He's like, it's too late for her. Well, anyone else, if anyone else got it, they could cure it, but her, yeah. See, he's like, yeah, it's kind of late by a month and 200 years.
Exactly. So then we cut to Romania in 1898, and this is the newly ensouled Angel wandering around aimlessly, half crazed, and she's tracked down those damn gypsies. Romani, that cursed him and asked them to reverse the spell. They kind of refuse.
Well, first she tells the guy, she's like, well, I'll spare your family if you undo the curse, but then it's too late because Spike. Well, Spike drained them in the back of the wagon or something.
Yeah, the wagon.
Out with blood on his face. What?
Yeah. Who did Drusilla snap in half? That was kind of gruesome too.
I forget. I think it was just the whole clan was there or whatever. They were just killing bodies left and right. Because once Darla found that she wasn't going to get what she wanted, and she like snapped the guy's neck.
Yeah.
Didn't even drink, just like.
So yeah, that was a fun little flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to Wesley and Gunn. I don't know why. Showing photos of the trash room where Darla was staying. And he's like, the mirrors were all smashed. She is feeling guilt just like me. Maybe we could be together.
Yeah, because they're trying to force entry and everything else. So it had to be her.
Yeah. So Cordy is confused since Angel feels guilt but doesn't smash mirrors. And he's like,
I never have to look at myself in the mirror.
Yeah. And then Cordelia answers the phone. And she's like, "Oh, Darla's on the phone."
Yeah, well, no, she's like, "Angel's a call for you." Hold on, no, tell him I'll call him back. No, Angel, no, tell him I'll call back. Okay, hi, Darla, he'll call you back.
Exactly. So yeah, Angel's just like a mess now, and Angel's like, "I'll do what I can for her," and then like Lindsay interrupts, and that really sets him off. He's like, "She's with Lindsay."
Oh yeah, and the security guard thing.
Yeah.
Where it seems like there's a struggle and the security guard gets shot.
And then it was a dark and stormy night, and then a shot rang out.
The beating of my hideous heart.
God. Meanwhile, later, Lindsay and Howland watch the tape of Darla shooting the guard dead.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh, Lindsay helped her escape. So Howland is super unhappy.
Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly. And then Howland's like, yeah, we got a suspect in custody in regards to the dead guard. And, Darla's been picked up. And Howland's like, it's being scrapped because it's out of control. He's like, get some rest. We'll start again tomorrow. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, Darla's about to be killed. Sorry.
There's your one. All right.
I don't know. Listen to it after 10 o'clock and then, fine.
Angel Chronicles After Dark.
Anyway. So Angel's heading out of the hotel's door to rescue Darla. And I'm just like, it's a trap, son. It's a trap. Wesley's like, since Darla asked for help, she shouldn't be denied it. Because, I'm like, oh, shut up, Wesley. Now's not the time for your British rationalizations, okay?
Well, they help the helpless. She's crazy and helpless.
I don't think she's helpless. She might be crazy, but she's not helpless.
Well, she's not a vampire. Who knows how far.
Humans are the most dangerous game, not vampires. Humans. Humans are the worst.
Well, not when she'd be executed. Well, she's human, and she's about to be executed supposedly by a Wolfram and Hart death squad.
sure. Meanwhile, we cut to China during the Boxer Rebellion. Like I can't remember what that was about, but I do know the year was 1900.
Boxer, no briefs.
Darla exits the house. Angel pushes up against the wall, having tracked her down since her rejection of him after he got his soul back. And she's like, Darla's like, you want to be killed? And Angel's like, I want us to be like we were. She's like, you have a filthy soul. No thanks.
You got the whirlwind.
But Angel's like, I'm still a vampire. And I can still be the Angelus you knew. And then, she accepts him back. And, I'm just like, oh. I wonder if, it wouldn't have worked, but I'm surprised neither one of them was like, well, hey, let's do it. And maybe she can give him that one moment of happiness. Not that it would have worked, but I'm surprised one of them didn't have that thought. But he already explained to her that, it wasn't.
Well, after the fact, I think he kind of knew that. But, he's newly ensouled. I don't think he got that at this point. Like, this is like, what, within the first year or two of him being ensouled? Yeah,
2 years. Yeah.
I don't think he fully knew what was going on at that point.
Yeah, true. So meanwhile, back at Wolfman Heart, we're in the parking garage, and Angel's like wrapped a cable around Lindsay's neck, and I'm like, shut up and kiss. Shut up and kiss.
They're not into your kind of games, Lilith Hellfire.
I couldn't tell from that scene. And so I was like, he's like, really about to throttle the life out of him.
I know. He's like, I was gonna call you, and he's like, yeah, right. And then he's at the cell phone in his hand. Cordelia's on the other side.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, I know a location where it might be carried out. So, he goes and tries to save her. He's like, if it's a trick, I'll come back and chop your other damn hand off.
Yeah, it was an old bank. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're still in China for the flashbacks. So Angel wanders the burning streets, and he just can't enjoy the carnage. He comes across a missionary family with a baby hiding in an abandoned house, and he can't harm them. And then Darla arrives, and he leads her away.
Well, he saves the family from like a bandit or something, and then he steers Darla away from
and then eats the bandit.
What?
Doesn't he eat the bandit? I feel like
he might, because she makes the point later about who he's draining now these days.
Yeah. So,
Oh no, I don't think he does, because I don't know if he just like knocks him out. But yeah, I don't if he does, I don't think he does it in front of the family. The missionary.
Okay. Well, not in front of the family, but I feel like he did something to the bandit. Maybe I'm mixing up my history lesson.
I know he at least knocked him out. I don't know if he killed him or not, but yeah, I don't think he actually drank him in front of them.
Yeah, so then they bump into Drew and Spike, and this is where Drew's like, Spike just killed a Slayer.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how can you have a Slayer way over in China? China has way worse things than vampires, according to their lore. I'm just saying, I would not want to be the Chinese Slayer.
It was 1900. Maybe they had a big vampire problem. Have they ever? I can't remember. Have they got specific into the curse that like, is it just random where the Slayer's like chosen, or is it just like maybe where's the biggest?
And wherever a Hellmouth is, I would assume. I don't know. I forget now. I'm sure Buffy got into it either in the books or something like that.
I was gonna say because it's all mystical. Maybe it's like the Slayer gets chosen wherever like the highest concentration.
Let's just get this straight though. It's Slayer mythology is a little murky because let's just remember Kendra. Okay, like let's all just like F for Kendra real quick. Like she's fallen. It's good. We miss you. But that like it was two Slayers at the same time, and that's how we got Faith. It's like a whole thing. Like I can't wrap my head around. The writing is bad about it.
The whole thing with Faith was like Buffy's
because Kendra died, but like still shouldn't be two Slayers at the same damn time.
Oh, I thought it was Buffy's heart stopped or something, so she was clinically like dead for like.
That's how Kendra came about.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was 2 Slayers, and I guess the spell wasn't. She's like, okay,
Was not specific enough.
there's one
Which
box and another one.
spells are usually pretty damn specific, but it was a long time ago. It was the beginning of man. I get it. You had other things to do. I get it. Anyway, so yeah, so it's just like Angel just tries to hide his distaste, and then he thinks he's jealous, and then Darla's like, oh, I see what's going on.
And Spike's like, he's like, oh, don't be jealous, mate. I'll save the next one for you.
And then Drew like senses the fear from the missionaries, and then Angel's like, I'm bored. Let's leave.
I'm bored of this rally, and then you get that scene of them walking away in slow motion.
Fire, brimstone.
Spike jumping over a box, yeah.
Boxer rebellion, get it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, then they go, Angel and Darla go back home, and she's like, oh, you haven't changed, you can't enjoy a kill. And he's like, I've fed Pete off of people since our reunion. She's like, they're all criminals, you haven't killed one innocent.
She's like, no, you're killing criminals and drinking rats.
She then tells him she returned to a rebellion and filed the family Angel refused to kill. And, it's fears that while Spike was killing the Slayer, you're out here protecting missionaries.
Yeah, she's like, and I guess she killed the family and took
Except for the baby. She's like, time to drink, buddy.
She was like, they're praying for a savior. Little did they know their only savior was down at the waterfront drinking rats.
Wow. So yeah, that was it was a baby.
So that was
or no. Who has seen that Captain America's movie where they're on the train, Snowpiercer? I'm ashamed to say I know baby tastes best. That's right. Captain America has eaten babies.
Okay, Charlie, yes, sir.
Seriously, watch Snowpiercer. It's a super cool, fun movie.
I heard this rumor Batman kills babies.
I would not doubt it. Especially if it's Man-Bat.
Ask Tom King, remember?
Yes, it's true. So that happened. And so Angel makes it to Darla before Wolfman Hart agents can kill her and takes her to the hotel. And then Wolfman Hart, Lindsay, hears Holland talking to the guard who was supposedly killed.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, what the hell's up? And he's like, I just needed him to believe what was happening, as they now have their desired conclusion.
Yeah,
Angel is with Darla. I repeat, Angel is with Darla in a hotel.
Oh.
So then Lindsay warns Holland that there's no way Angel's going to experience a moment of pure happiness with Darla, as he's too noble to take advantage. But he's like, yeah, no. He's like, instead they're hoping he's gonna save her another way. And I'm like, he ain't gonna do that either, stupids. But that's why they have a backup plan.
Well, I guess if nothing else, they figure it's gonna be torture. At least gonna torture him with the choice.
I guess.
But again, it's like all you're doing is gonna piss him off.
Exactly. Just imagine if Wolfram and Hart would have just left Angel the hell alone. They just couldn't help themselves, though.
They could have probably stayed a little bit more under his radar if they had just left him alone.
Yeah, doing what you do,
And again, worst case scenario, what if they had turned him into Angelus? Angelus would have probably come and slaughtered the whole building.
I mean, he already did what he did in a couple next episodes. So.
Well, I mean, if he would have became Angelus would have changed Darla back, and they would have slaughtered the whole building.
They would have slaughtered all of Los Angeles, bro. Talk about paint the town red.
But they would have started with that building.
Oh yeah, definitely. So in the hotel, Darla wakes up and he's waiting for her, and she's like, oh, I'm lucky I'm with somebody who can understand the pain that I'm going through. And she's like, blah blah blah, I need you to help me stop my pain. And Angel's like, it'll take time. She's like, no,
I don't have
now. Turn me back.
I don't have time.
Exactly. And then Angel's like, no, your life you got back as a gift. And she's like, No, it's suffering. Return the favor I did for you. And then Angel tells Darla that turning him into a vampire, she didn't help him, but damned him. And then Darla's like,
Fine, just take revenge. But either way, just do it.
I know. But just like in 1900, when he couldn't kill the baby.
Nope. In
He
1900.
ended his relationship with Darla forever.
1900, he took the baby and ran.
Yeah, he couldn't kill the baby. He just ended their relationship. And in the hotel, you know,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, fine, don't find me again. And I'm like, memory serves. You guys meet again.
Yeah.
Memory serves.
We're only 7 episodes into this thing.
I know, exactly. It's just like, this plot's too big, sister. We're gonna see you.
Yeah,
again.
I'm sure human Darla just runs away and is never seen again.
And we never saw her again. No spoilers. We never saw her again. She ended up with Kate, and they're in the land of the hall next door that we never see.
With the telepath.
With Mingus from Boy Meets World and Turner.
Chick.
Exactly. So yeah. By the way, this was actually the first mention of Holland's last name on the show. It's Manners.
Mm-hmm. Ironic.
Yes. Well, no, he's very well mannered. He's just evil. You know, some of the best evil people are very mild mannered and very well, you know.
Very controlled.
They were so quiet. I would have never suspected.
Very controlled, but even probably at his most disappointed or angriest, he never saw him go off.
Very measured.
Yes. Which I could probably keep an even temper too if it's like, oh, someone's disappointed me. Well, have we tried killing them yet?
Yeah, basically. So I forget what interview it was, but I heard somebody say that Gunn's deduction about the explanation of where Wolfram Hart was housing Darla foreshadows his personality in season 5. And I'm like, no, shut the F up. No.
I don't know. I mean, I think, well, it could, but it could also be just like them pointing out he's probably the one least used to all this supernatural stuff because of Cordelia and Wesley and Angel are all, they've been in it for so long now. They see the supernatural everywhere, and Gunn's like, oh yeah, well, think of the everyday part too.
Exactly. That's how I saw it. Oh, also, fun fact, this is the only episode of the Buffyverse in which Spike appears in flashback scenes, but no present day scenes.
Ooh.
Yes, it is very low body count, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Don't be cross with me, mommy. Oh man, I love how. Oh, my favorite line actually. I did actually like the dialogue in this episode. We do way too many comic book shows. Angel, come on, guys. We're a detective agency. We investigate things. That's what we're good at. I'm like, am I reading a Batman book? Is this what's going on?
LA's greatest detective.
Unless there's a website called www.ohbytheway we have Darla stashhere.com, we're pretty much out of luck.
When they're big bulky computers.
Oh my god, it triggered me. I'm just like, oh god, flip phones, fatback computers. I cannot deal with this. It's too much.
Page them.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's actually doctors still use pagers, believe it or not.
Really?
A couple other professions. Mm-hmm.
You don't just call their cell phone?
Yeah, I think when they're in the hospital or something, they actually have to wear a pager or something, in case we can't hear the overcom. Okay. I was reading that somewhere. I don't know how true that is, but I read it on the internet somewhere. It's like, I was like, because you know me, it's 2019. If you have a flip phone, I'm judging you. You're a drug dealer.
And I'm like, in the age of the Apple Watch and all the smartwatches and stuff. I mean, you can have them vibrate on your wrist if you get a message or something.
Yeah. Ew. I think smartwatches are so stupid. It's like one of those things that I would just never be into. It's just like, I'd rather have a BlackBerry taped to my wrist.
I'm trying to get us an Apple sponsorship. Shut up.
Hard pass. Let's have a Samsung sponsorship. At least we can actually get like TVs and Blu-ray players and other stuff besides phones.
Either way, I don't care who we sell our souls to. Just
Samsung. We're selling our souls to Samsung. Get on board.
Doesn't matter. Whoever has the dirty money, I don't care.
Every corporation has dirty money. They're all Wolfram at heart. Anyway, did you have any favorite lines or scenes or anything?
I think I mentioned the ones I liked, and but I did forget that WWW, that was pretty good.
I was like, what is this, an Austin Powers movie? It was 2000 though.
Cool.
www.shutthehellup.com.
Zip it. Oh, there was a connection. Seth Green.
Oh, true. But he only showed up once.
I know. There was some rumor. I shared the article there. Like, I guess there was a rumor that they disproved that if they would have had a season 6, he would have been in season 6. But
yeah, no.
Supposedly they asked him, and he was like,
honestly, let's just say between you and I and our audience, I'm honestly surprised that Seth Green has lasted that long with Seth MacFarlane on Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah. I definitely thought that he would have a Jamie Kennedy-esque. Okay, since we're all 90s people, a Jamie Kennedy-esque career. Although, good on Jamie Kennedy, he did get to tap that Jennifer Love Hewitt. So,
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, when she was doing Ghost Whisperer, at the end of that, they hooked up. I don't think they're together anymore, but I was just like, good for you, Jamie Kennedy. You've come a long way since Jamie Kennedy's Experiments or whatever it was.
Oh my Lord. I had a crush on Jennifer Love Hewitt for many, many, many years. Like back in my single days, whoever would listen, I'd be like, Jennifer Love Hewitt could get it.
Yeah, as a 90s boy, I understand. A lot of fellas felt that way. The boobs!
That movie Heartbreakers.
Or Can't Hardly Wait, actually. I think.
Oh, that was good too, yes.
Okay, if you're a super fan, do you have her music? No, you're not a super fan unless you have her CD.
Yeah, I believe I actually have 2.
And then it's like naked. You sing a song about naked. You make a video, and you don't even.
I've got the music, Lil. I think
that's the joke
in my CD collection.
Hey, I still have my huge binder of CDs somewhere around here.
Binder.
Yeah, like you remember those things.
Oh yeah, I used to have the binder in the car. Yeah, so I could put it in the CD.
God, I miss those days.
What, digging through all those?
Just having physical media is great.
I know. I still get the Blu-rays and stuff. Yeah.
I know, like it's just convenient to have comic books in digital format, but I do actually get the floppies.
And the Blu-ray is nice too, because it's like if
commentary
and if the Wi-Fi goes out or something, you still have access to all your movies and stuff.
Exactly. Oh my God, we had a storm Saturday a little bit, and the power went out. It was only for 6 minutes, but that 6 minutes that it took the router to boot back up. I was just like, phone. Okay, good. I still got service on my phone.
No, it's like the world come to an end. How long has it been? A week? And it's like 6 minutes.
6 minutes, literally the longest 6 minutes of the week. I'm ashamed to say. But anyway, I would give this episode, and I'm gonna group it in with Fool for Love, because I thought that was it was like, oh, they're trying to pretend like they're actually in the same universe, but honestly.
Yeah,
it tends to not feel like it's in the same universe.
I think the writing was on the wall.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, I give this one the history lesson in A for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I probably agree with that. I was going to say, I was almost going to go A-, but no, I think A is.
It's a nice solid A. Like I said, the dialogue was back again.
You got some.
I really like the costumes. I like the backstory. I like that they actually went that extra mile and showed us Darla's origin. I love Angel meeting the Master and being just a total petty F boy. I love it. I'm here for it.
All the flashbacks worked,
Yeah. And just Spike. I love seeing our first glimpse of Spike. Like, as just this lovelorn poet. There's just such like that stark contrast of who he becomes.
Watch where you're going.
He ends up with the looniest chick ever. It's perfect.
Which one?
Drusilla, of course. That's his true love. He, that's his true love.
I don't know. Buffy makes all those vampires hot.
It's that thing, Ooh, she can kill me.
It's that thing.
It's that thing, yeah. And I don't mean Swamp Thing. But anyway, yeah. Just a good episode. I highly recommend to watch those 2 episodes together, though. So even if you're not like a Buffy fan, it's not even a lot of Buffy.
I'm sure you watch both episodes, Marno.
Yes, please do. It does get a little weird, like if you only want to watch the Buffy episodes that are relevant to Angel, you can do it that way too. There's only 6 of them, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shameless plugs, because I heard we had another episode to do.
All right, everyone. So send us your thoughts. Like we said, we're in season 2. Send us your thoughts on anything we've talked about, anything upcoming. Just, do you know the secret of James Marsters' immortality? Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow Angel Chronicles on Facebook, on Twitter @Angel TV Podcast, and @CL Sidekicks. CL Sidekicks on Instagram. The voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, go check out capesandlunatics.org. Work in progress.
Oh, now you're being Angel.
What?
Being a petty F boy, but it's fine.
I didn't make any jokes this time, did I?
It's always the joke. That's the joke. You just can't win for losing, Philip. You're a man.
Go check out Gypsy Curse's website, capesandlunatics.org.
We have darlastashhere.com. Oh my God, hold on. Let me check. Let me just check something really quick.
Man, that's even longer than Superconnectivity blog at gmail.com.
Oh, and actually, hey, it's available.
Yeah, but we don't have anyone named Darla. Unless you want to change your fake name.
Never. And it's a middle name. Thank you.
I know. All right.
Hashtag feminism. Shout out to all the girls named Khaleesi.
All right. Let's get out of here. Lilith's drunk. Again.
No, it's not my fault you weren't part of the biggest cultural phenomenon known as Game of Thrones.
I'll do like Diane. I'll binge all 8 seasons.
It's better that way, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have to wait 2 years between seasons.
But you also don't get to theorize and be a part of that fandom. That's the one thing about binging.
All right. So join us next time, everyone. Remember, we help the helpless. And
we also are the helpless.
And the pretty boy vampires. Don't respect their elders.